From codename Kids Next Door to the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy, the 2000s era is regarded as the golden age of Cartoon Network shows. This includes the classical shows like Imaginary Friends, Powerpuff Girls, Tudor, and many more. So in this video, we are going to discuss all the 2000s Cartoon Network shows in detail and also ranking them in order from lowest to highest on the nostalgic scale. Starting from number 10, Johnny Test. The show officially started airing on September 17, 2005. It focuses on 11-year-old boy named Johnny Test with his genetically modified talking dog Dukey and his genius scientist sisters Susan and Mary. The storyline follows Johnny Test as he always uses different inventions of his sisters to do daily chores and fight against villains. Moreover, the show has total 117 episodes spanning over 6 seasons. Finally, the show ended on December 25, 2014 after successfully completing 9 years on screen. And the main reason behind the show's ending was the creators thinking that they have stretched the storyline too long and it's enough now. And if we discuss the plot, ending there in the series finale titled as Johnny's last chapter, Johnny and Dukey went on their last adventure. Johnny was assigned with the history homework and to complete this he takes help from the catcher. But things end up in chaos as both Johnny and Dukey are transported into the history book. The episode shows a rewriting of history by the duo, indicating the message that everyone can write their own story. Finally, they get back to the original world and the episode ends. On number 9, the next show is Chodor. It was officially released on November 2, 2007 and the plot follows a young apprentice named Chodor, whose dream is to become the best chef in the world. He works as a student of legendary chef Moong Dal, who constantly teaches him cooking with love. However, due to Chodor's foodie habits and lack of attention, he always got stuck on misadventures. The series has 81 episodes in total that are divided over 6 seasons and also have 2 specials. And the show finally ended on August 7, 2010 after running for almost 3 years. The reason behind the ending of the series was the lack of new ideas and also the Cartoon Network's strategic shift to target older audiences. Finally, in the series finale titled As Chodor Grows Up, the story fast forwarded to the 20 years later where Chodor had taken over the catering business as Moong Dal and Truffles had retired. Also, Chodor and Panini got married and started a family. The series concluded with a happy ending with all the characters moving forward in their lives happily. Moving on to the number 8, another classical Cartoon Network show, the Ed, and Eddie. So the show started airing on January 4, 1999 and the plot revolves around 3 boys, Ed, and Eddie, who embark on daily summertime adventures. Eddie is the leader of the trio who manages all the plans and working. On the other hand, Ed is the brain of the gang, devising all the plans and sticking everyone together with the rules. While Ed is generally considered less intelligent, yet he is the powerhouse of the trio as he is the strongest among them. The show follows the trio as Eddie makes different plans, Ed provides all the technical information about it, and Ed provides the workforce to execute it. Moreover, the series has 69 episodes spread over 6 seasons, 3 specials, and 1 movie. The series got huge popularity due to its unique animation style, characters, and storyline. However, unfortunately, the show ended on November 8, 2009 after successfully running for a decade. The reason for its ending was solely the creators' realization that the storyline has reached its limit. Now, if we discuss the conclusion of the show's story, then its finale was actually a 90 minutes TV movie titled as Ed, and Eddie's Big Picture Show. In the movie, it was revealed that Eddie's older brother, whom he idolized as a hero, was actually a bully. And when he bullies Eddie too, he was broken and was later forgiven by the neighborhood kids for his scams. And the trio, Ed, and Eddie, joined the neighborhood kids gang. This successfully resolves the whole storyline of the show. Now at number 7, we have another creative classic of Cartoon Network 2000s era titled as Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. The series officially began airing on August 13, 2004 and the plot takes place in a world where kids' imaginary friends comes to life. And the show follows Mac, an 8-year-old boy who is forced to abandon his imaginary friend named Blue. But the duo finds a foster home for imaginary friends run by Madam Foster. Blue was allowed to stay there but at one condition that Mac has to visit him daily. The series follows the daily life adventures of the duo along with other imaginary friends at the Foster's home. Moreover, the show has a total of 79 episodes in 6 seasons with 1 special and 3 movies. After all, the series ended on May 3, 2009 due to Cartoon Network's 6-season policy at that time. The creator wraps up the show's storyline in the series finale titled as Goodbye to Blue. In the episode, it was revealed that Mac and his parents are moving away. And as Mac can now no longer come to visit Blue daily, he will be available for adoption like other imaginary friends. Blue was really sad but he wanted to spend the one last day completely with Mac to thank him and give him a memorable farewell. However, every time he tried to do so, they were interrupted by other friends as they were also saying goodbye and farewell wishes to Mac. However, at last it was revealed that Mac is not moving far, his mother just got a promotion and they are shifting to a large apartment next door. Finally, at the end, the series had a happy ending. At number 6, we have one terrifying yet amazing Cartoon Network show named Courage the Cowardly Dog. The show started airing from November 12, 1999 and it follows a pink dog named Courage who was abandoned on the Ohio streets and later got adopted by Muriel and Eustace. The series focuses on the daily life of paranormal events occurring with the trio in the middle of nowhere. In each episode, Courage faces different paranormal entities, monsters, and other creatures who are after his family. And despite being very afraid of almost everything, Courage takes all on him to save the day. The show has 52 episodes across 4 seasons, one special, and also had a crossover movie with Scooby-Doo. Moreover, the series got huge popularity due to its unique storyline and adventure-filled episodes. However, the show unfortunately ended on November 22, 2002, and the reason for the discontinuation was the creators' belief that they have reached the maximum arc of the storyline. In the series finale, titled as Perfect, storyline concludes as Courage starts thinking that he is not perfect, and his imagination gives life to a scary teacher named the Perfectionist who started giving Courage classes on how to be perfect. But Courage keeps failing in every task and gets more depressed. Finally, he was told by a fish that he is perfect as he is, because one should believe in self-assurance rather than thinking about what others says. After this, the perfectionist vanishes away as Courage starts believing that he is perfect as he is. The show ends with Courage, Muriel, and Eustace eating dinner happily. Next on the number 5, we have another scientific adventure show, Dexter's Laboratory. The series started airing on Cartoon Network from February 26, 1995. It focuses on a genius boy named Dexter who is inventing different scientific gadgets in his secret room laboratory. However, Dexter is always threatened by his older sister named Dee Dee, who is a careless girl and somehow always sneaks into Dexter's lab causing destruction. The main villain of the show is Mandark, who is also a boy genius but with evil objectives. Each episode shows Dexter's new invention got misused by Dee Dee or Mandark, and then Dexter tries to save the day. Moreover, the series has 78 episodes spanning over 4 seasons and a movie. And the series finally ended on November 20, 2003 after almost 8 years of running. It ended because of the show's falling rating and viewership, and that was due to complete change of production team in the last 2 seasons. Now if we discuss the plot ending of the show, then it actually resolves when Dexter moves to Japan for a student exchange program where he mistakenly unleashes a giant monster named Bedextra. Now to save the world, Dexter goes back to his lab and has to reveal his secret to his parents. Then the whole family got into a giant robot built by Dexter to fight off Bedextra. Finally, they saved the world and the day, but Dexter removed the memories of his parents about the secret reveal. Now at number 4 of the list, we have The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. It officially aired on August 24, 2001 for the first time. Also, it follows 2 neighborhood kids named Billy and Mandy who are the best friends but with entirely different personalities. Billy is very careless and funny while Mandy is strict and smart. Things got interesting when the third main character, Grim, entered the show. He initially showed up to claim the soul of Billy's pet hamster, but Mandy challenged him for a limbo match, which he lost. Now, due to the eternal contract Grim had signed with Billy and Mandy, he had to live with them forever as their sonnet and their best friend. The series follows their daily life adventures. Also, it has 78 episodes across 6 seasons with 3 movies and 4 specials. But sadly, the series suddenly ended on November 9, 2007 because the Cartoon Network strategic focus shifted to live-action series and the series with lighter themes. Moreover, the show's storyline concludes in the movie End of His Halloween Bash, where years later Mandy becomes the president of the country and moves to Washington DC, while Billy is still funny and careless and living with his parents in Exile. The Grim is still there too, and he is living in shifts with both of them. Finally, we have reached the number 3, and this series is one of the greatest Cartoon Network classical shows, titled as Codename Kids Next Door. The show first aired on December 6, 2002, and it follows a group of 10-year-old kids named Sector 5. They operate from a high-tech treehouse headquarters, and the group fight against bad elders who stop kids from eating candies and playing. And the main villain of the plot is named Father, who has brainwashed a group of kids named as the Delightful Children. Overall, the series focuses on the daily adventures of the group. Moreover, the series has 78 episodes divided over 6 seasons with 1 special and 2 movies. The show has gained so much fanbase because of its adventure-packed storyline and unique characters. However, it was officially ended on January 21, 2008 after running remarkably for 6 years. And the final episode of the series was titled as Operation Interviews, where number 1 leaves the Earth to join Galactic Kids Next Door, and years later the remaining Sector 5 members are being interviewed by a mysterious person. But here it's revealed that they have no memories of their childhood, and in the ending season it was revealed that it was all a plot twist. They still have their memories from their childhood and are working secretly with number 1. Here we have reached the number 2, which is one of the biggest Cartoon Network action series of all time, Ben 10. The show was officially released on December 27, 2005. It follows a 10-year-old boy named Ben Tennyson who discovers a mysterious device named Omnitrix, which gives him the ability to transform into 10 different aliens, each having its unique powers. Now, using these powers, he fights off different evils to save the world. He is also accompanied by his grandpa and his cousin Gwen. Best male rival in the show is Vilgax, an alien who wants the Omnitrix to rule the universe. The series has 52 episodes and 4 seasons with 3 movies. The series became one of the most popular Cartoon Network shows of all time, but the series ended on April 15, 2008, and the reason was that it was deliberately ended by the creator of the show to shift the focus on the newer Ben 10 series like the Alien Force.
The storyline of the series concludes with the final episode titled as Goodbye and Good Riddance, in which the summer vacations are over and Ben is back to his hometown, but he is struggling after being a superhero for months. However, things take a sharp turn when Vilgax finally attacks the Earth, and Ben starts fighting him, revealing his identity to everyone. Anyways, at the end of the episode, Ben saves the Earth, and now Ben is a celebrity in his hometown.
After all, it's time for the number one. This is one of the best Cartoon Network shows of all time, The Powerpuff Girls. The show began on November 18, 1998, and the storyline focuses on Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, the trio of superhero girls created by Professor Utonium. The trio lives in the Townsville and regularly saves the town from different villains. Also, the main antagonist of the show is Mojo Jojo, who was Professor Utonium's monkey and later he became evil and is now always causing chaos and destruction in the town. Generally, the show follows the girls' daily action-paced adventures to save the day. The show has 78 episodes spanning over 6 seasons with 4 specials and a movie. Moreover, the show was one of the few shows which contributed a lot into Cartoon Network 2000's golden era. However, it ended on March 25, 2005 despite Cartoon Network's willingness to make a season 7 because the creator of the show refused as he thought that the storyline has reached its maximum. And also he wants to move on to the next projects like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And the series storyline officially concludes with the special titled as Powerpuff Girls Rules. In the episode, a key to the world was dropped in Townsville and whoever holds it will rule the world. Things take a strange turn when Mojo Jojo got the key and instead of causing destruction, he built a world free of evil. And due to all of this, now Townsville no longer needs Powerpuff Girls. However, soon Mojo realizes that he can't live like this and start causing destruction again. And then finally the Powerpuff Girls came and stopped him again and saved the day. This delivers a message that the world still needs Powerpuff Girls and will keep needing them in the future too. Anyways, these are all the Cartoon Network shows from the 2000s era ranked on the basis of nostalgic scale, but still we need to mention that every show was really amazing and had so many nostalgic memories. As one thing is sure, the 2000 era was a golden era of Cartoon Network, and we hope the era like that will come back again soon. So that's all from this video. And if you guys want more Cartoon Network content like this, then do not forget to subscribe to this channel, click on the bell icon. More also at our website www.cartooncrave.com. Thanks for watching, guys.